I'm just some college kid from Kansas City, Missouri. This happened last winter break, driving home from school in Lawrence on Interstate 70. It's a long, boring road, just fields and darkness forever. I was stupid, okay? Didn't check my gas gauge before leaving. Around 2 a.m., my car sputters and dies. Middle of nowhere. No lights, no houses, just nothing. I pull over, heart racing a bit, and call roadside assistance. They say it'll be 45 minutes. Great. Just great. I'm sitting there, phone at 12%, trying to stay calm. It's freezing, and my heater's off since the car's dead. I keep the hazard lights on, but they're dimming. My mum's old scarf is on the passenger seat, smelling like her lavender perfume, which makes me feel a little less alone. But then, I hear an engine, loud, like a truck. I look up, and this pickup truck, old, beat up, kinda rusty, drives by slow, real slow. I can't see the driver, just a shadow. It passes, and I'm like, okay, whatever, just some guy. But 10 minutes later, it comes back. Same truck. Slows down again, almost crawling past my car. My hands get sweaty. I don't know why, but I lock the doors. Third time it passes, I'm freaking out a little. I'm thinking, maybe it's a farmer, right? Checking his fields or something. But at 2 a.m.? Nah, that's dumb. I'm trying to convince myself it's nothing, but my gut's screaming. I text my buddy Theo, but he's probably asleep. No reply. The fourth time the truck comes by, it's slower than ever. I'm ducked down a bit, peeking through the window. It stops, maybe 200 yards ahead. My heart's pounding so hard I can hear it. The driver's door opens and this guy gets out, tall, wearing a dark jacket. He's got a flashlight and he's walking toward me. I'm frozen, like, what do? I double-check the locks, slide down in my seat and watch him in the side mirror. The flashlight beam swings around, lighting up the road, then my car. He's close now, maybe 50 feet. He stops at my driver's side door and just stands there. I'm holding my breath, trying not to move. Then he tries the handle. Slow, deliberate, tug. He moves to the passenger side, tug. Each door, one by one. My hands are shaking so bad I drop my phone under the seat. Then he starts tapping the window. It's not a knock, it's metal, like a knife or something. Tap. I'm thinking, shit, this is it. I'm gonna die out here. I'm praying for the tow truck, checking my watch every 10 seconds. The guy's still there, circling my car, tapping. I don't dare look up. I'm curled up, clutching my mum's scarf like it's gonna save me. Finally, after what feels like forever, I hear another engine. Headlights flood the road. It's the tow truck. Thank God. I sit up, and the guy's gone. Just gone. No truck. No nothing. The tow guy knocks, and I nearly jump out of my skin. He's normal, though, just a dude with a greasy hat and a clipboard. When we check the car, there's deep scratches around every door handle, like someone tried to pry them open. And under my windshield wiper, there's a note, just 2 words. Next time. I didn't sleep for days. Later, I looked online and found 3 other people reported similar stuff on that stretch of I-70 in the last 6 months. Same truck, same creepy guy, same note. Cops never found anything. I still drive that road sometimes, but I check my gas now, every time. And I swear, sometimes at night, I hear that damn tapping in my dreams. I'm just a regular person, you know. Single mom, 2 kids. Lila, she's 6. And Toby, he's 4. We live in a small apartment in Erie, Pennsylvania. This happened last summer, and I still don't sleep right thinking about it. It was late, maybe 10 p.m., and we were driving back from my sister's place in Buffalo. Thunderstorm hit hard, rain pounding the windshield. My old Honda's gas light blinked on, and I ignored it. Dumb, I know. Figured I'd hit a station soon. Then, on this back road near Northeast, the car just died. The kids were scared. Lila clutching her stuffed bunny, Toby whimpering. I tried to stay calm, but my hands were shaking. No cell signal. Stupid rural roads. Headlights cut through the rain, and this old van pulled up. A guy, maybe 50, rolled down his window. "Need help?" he asked. His wife leaned over, smiling. They said their names were Harlan and Faye, lived on a farm nearby, had gas to spare. I hesitated, but the kids were cold, and I was desperate. We piled into their van. It smelled like damp hay and motor oil. Faye kept talking, saying we'd warm up at their place. The drive felt long, too long. We got to this farmhouse, middle of nowhere. No other houses for miles. The porch light flickered, and the windows, all covered with these thick dark curtains. Harlan said he'd grab gas from their shed. Faye led us inside, saying, "Come on, it's cozy." Inside, it was weird. The air was stale, like no one opened a window in years. The living room had this old couch, and I noticed toys on the floor. A cracked plastic doll, a rusted toy truck, way older than my kids' stuff. I asked Faye about it, and she just laughed, said, "Oh, those are from our grandkids, long time ago." Her smile didn't reach her eyes. I didn't like that. Faye offered hot chocolate, but the mugs were dusty. I said no thanks, but she kept pushing. "You gotta stay warm," she said, voice too sweet. Harlan came back, saying the gas can was empty, needed to siphon some from their tractor. Hours passed. They kept making excuses. Tractor's dry, shed's locked, storm's too bad. My gut was screaming to leave, but the kids were exhausted and the rain was a damn nightmare. I noticed the door had 3 deadbolts. 3. Who needs that? The floorboards creaked every time Faye moved, like they were groaning. Lila whispered she didn't like it here, and Toby was half asleep, clutching my arm. I kept checking my phone, no signal. Faye kept talking, telling random stories about their farm, but her eyes kept darting to Harlan, like they were planning something. Finally, around 2 a.m., Harlan said he had to check something outside. Faye dozed off on the couch, TV static buzzing. My heart was racing. I grabbed the kids, whispered, "We're going now." We slipped out the back door, rain soaking us. I ran through the woods, branches scratching my arms, Lila crying, Toby stumbling. I didn't look back, kept running till I hit Route 20 and flagged down a trucker. He drove us to a gas station, called the cops. Police went to the farmhouse later. It was empty. No Harlan, no Faye, no van, but they found stuff. Old clothes, kids' shoes, a locked basement with scratches on the door. Like people had been kept there, maybe for days, then moved. They never found the couple. I still check my locks every night. The kids don't talk about it, but Lila won't sleep without a light on. Sometimes I hear creaks in our apartment, like those damn floorboards at the farmhouse. I tell myself it's just the neighbors, but I'm not sure. I was driving from Phoenix to Reno for work, selling kitchen equipment to restaurants. I know, sounds boring as hell, but it pays the bills. Anyway, I'm terrible with directions, and my phone GPS kept cutting out in the middle of nowhere. I was somewhere between Tonopah and, well, nowhere really, just desert, miles of nothing but rocks and dead plants. The fuel light came on and I thought, shit, no problem. There's got to be a gas station soon, right? Wrong. My car started sputtering and died right there on this empty highway. No cell service, nothing. The heat was brutal, like 110 degrees easy. I grabbed my water bottle and started walking because what else could I do? My shirt was soaked through in minutes. I kept thinking about my ex-girlfriend telling me I should carry more water in my car. Should have listened to her. After maybe 3 hours of walking, I was getting dizzy. My water was almost gone and I was seeing spots. Then I saw buildings ahead, a small town that definitely wasn't on my GPS map. I remember thinking, thank God, because I was about ready to pass out. There was a gas station, a motel, maybe 6 houses. Some people walking around in the heat like it was nothing. Normal looking place. Except, everyone I talked to told me the exact same story, word for word. This old guy sitting on a bench said he came here after his car broke down 5 years ago. A lady at the small diner said her car broke down 5 years ago too. Even this kid, maybe 12 years old, said his family's car broke down 5 years ago. Same exact words every single time. Car broke down 5 years ago. like they were reading from a script or something. The gas station guy was friendly enough, young dude, maybe mid-20s, but he said the pump was broken and would be fixed tomorrow. Always tomorrow. He offered me a free room at the motel though, said lots of travellers stay there while waiting for repairs. The motel was clean but old, really old, like 1970s old. My room smelled like cigarettes even though there was a no smoking sign. I tried calling my boss, but still no signal. Couldn't even get the weather. That night I couldn't sleep. Something felt wrong, but I couldn't figure out what. Maybe it was how quiet everything was. No cars, no insects, nothing, just dead silence. Around midnight, I decided to check on my car. I walked back to where I left it on the highway, but it wasn't there. I found it parked behind the motel. When I looked inside, the gas tank was completely full. That's when I really started freaking out. Who moved my car? And how was it full of gas when the pump was supposedly broken? I tried driving out the next morning, took the main road heading north toward Reno. After 20 minutes of driving straight, I was somehow back in the town center. Tried again, going south toward Vegas. Same damn thing. Every road just looped back, like some kind of impossible maze. At the motel, I met other people. They'd been there for weeks, months. This one guy named Carl claimed he'd been stuck for 3 years. All their cars worked fine, full of gas, but nobody could leave. We were all trapped. I finally escaped by walking into the desert at night without using any roads. Followed the North Star like my dad taught me when I was a kid. Walked for hours until I hit Interstate 80. When I looked back, there was just empty desert. No town, nothing. I still think about Carl and those other people sometimes.